In those quiet early hours, when the house is still and the world hasn't yet begun tugging at your attention, many older adults feel the familiar heaviness in their legs, that slow stiffness that makes rising from a chair feel like lifting a great weight. And in those moments, it's easy to wonder whether mobility will keep slipping away one gentle inch at a time. But you're not alone in that feeling, and sometimes simply acknowledging that shared experience brings a small sense of comfort, like a soft hand resting on your shoulder, reminding you that your body still carries more strength, more memory, and more possibility than you may realize. And today I want to share a simple daily habit, quiet and unassuming, that so many seniors say helps their legs feel lighter and more willing to move. A habit rooted not in anything dramatic, but in understanding how the body naturally changes with age, and how we can meet those changes with compassion rather than fear, because much of that heaviness comes from circulation slowing down, from joints that aren't as lubricated as they once were, from muscles that just need a bit more gentle waking up before they remember their purpose. And there's something comforting in knowing that these sensations aren't signs of failure, but of a body asking for a softer kind of care. One of the simplest habits, often overlooked precisely because it is so ordinary, is the warm water ankle and calf rotation ritual, a soothing practice that blends gentle heat, easy movement, and mindful breathing, helping encourage better circulation in the lower legs while easing the stiffness that makes walking feel like a chore. And many seniors say that when they do this each morning, even for just a few minutes, they begin to feel a sense of lightness spreading through their legs, a kind of slow but noticeable ease that builds quietly day after day. To try this, all you need is a small basin of warm, not hot, water, warm enough to relax the skin, but never to the point of discomfort. You place your feet into the water, let them settle for about 2 minutes, and breathe slowly while the warmth gently encourages blood vessels to open and muscles to loosen. And then, without rushing, you begin slow circular movements with your ankles, 10 rotations to the right and 10 to the left, followed by soft, small knee lifts while your feet remain underwater, a motion so gentle it feels as though you're reminding your legs how to wake up rather than forcing them to do anything new. The best time to do this is in the morning before you take your first long walk around the house or head outside, because the combination of warmth and movement helps prepare the joints for the tasks of the day. But you can also repeat it in the evening if your legs feel tired or swollen, using that nighttime session as a way to release the day's weight both physically and emotionally. And there's something deeply grounding about letting your legs rest in warm water when the day is winding down, as if you're giving your body permission to exhale after holding so much. After a few days of this habit, many people describe a subtle shift, not a sudden transformation, but a gentle one, like noticing that standing up feels a little smoother, or that walking across the room requires a bit less effort, or that the legs feel more awake, more connected, less like anchors, and more like companions willing to carry you through your routines. And the sensations tend to grow slowly, almost like a soft wave building underneath the skin, reminding you that your body is still capable of responding to kindness and care. With time, some seniors say they feel a comforting warmth lingering in their calves even after the water has cooled and been put away, a sign that circulation is flowing more freely. And others mention that their steps feel steadier, their balance a little more secure, not from anything magical, but from consistency, from meeting the body with patience instead of frustration. What makes this habit particularly powerful is not just the physical benefit, but the emotional one. It becomes a moment of pause, a chance to breathe, to listen inward, to reconnect with the parts of yourself that carry you through every day without asking for much. And this sense of mindful attention creates its own kind of healing, helping the mind soften while the body slowly loosens. And if you're wondering whether such a simple ritual can really make a difference, remember that the body often responds best to small, repeated gestures rather than intense efforts. The joints appreciate gradual warm-ups, the muscles welcome gentle circulation, and the nervous system becomes calmer when it senses kindness. So each time you dip your feet into that warm water, you're offering your body a quiet message of safety and support. Over weeks, some people notice they can walk a little farther without feeling that dragging sensation, or they find themselves waking with less stiffness. And these realistic changes build confidence, not the loud, boastful kind, but the softer confidence that grows almost unnoticed, the type that makes you feel grateful when you stand up and realize you're moving with a bit more ease than you did last month. And if some days feel slower or more difficult, that's all right too, because wellness is rarely a straight path. It bends and curves and asks for patience. But as long as you return to these gentle habits, your body will keep responding, sometimes quietly, sometimes more clearly, but always with the intention to support you. So as you imagine yourself settling into that warm basin, feeling the heat wrap around your ankles, performing those slow circles and breathing gently, allow yourself to picture the small improvements unfolding over time. Steps that feel smoother, mornings that feel less heavy, evenings that bring relief instead of strain, and the comforting knowledge that you're doing something kind for yourself each day. And as we close this gentle moment together, I hope you feel a spark of hope, steady, calm, and real, not the kind that demands dramatic change, but the kind that grows from daily devotion, from treating your body like a companion rather than a burden. And I hope you carry a sense of gratitude for the resilience inside you, for the legs that have taken you through so many chapters, and for the possibility that each new day brings a small chance to feel lighter, stronger, and more at peace with the journey ahead.